Hey kids, we know you've had a long hard day at school, so sit back, relax and listen to your favourite show.
There's a Jono in there, and a Josh as well. There's lots of Taylor Swift, and stories we tell. Open wide, come and listen. The Comedians.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hi guys, hello friends, and hello foes, and welcome to the Comedians. It's just so nice to finally see you today. Would you like to meet my companion? As you know, this is just the episode where we're all just fun and happy, and just so great and happy and fun. Oh look, there's Jono. Hi Jono.
Hello Josh, how are you? I'm so glad you could make it to the very happy clappy Playschool edition of the Comedians.
It's so nice to be here. I'm just so excited.
I'm so excited that everyone gets to come along on this journey with us.
It's a lovely time we're
Joshua,
having.
there might be some people that are a little bit concerned about this episode. Would you
Really?
be able to put their fears at rest and explain what we'll be doing today?
We're just going to have a couple of funny, fun times.
Are you telling me
happy.
we're going to have a normal podcast, but everything is happy and positive?
You could see it that way, Jono.
Wow, that's really exciting, Joshua. What do we have on the table today?
Well, we just got a couple of fun little segments, Jono.
Wow, and Joshua, I'm actually starting with our first segment.
Wow. Can you
What?
tell us about it?
Well, people often tell us that we should taste horrible and disgusting things, so I thought we should do that. So we're starting with a taste test.
I'm just so happy to do that.
I'm so glad
That's
you're
amazing.
so happy.
And after that, Jono, it's fun's up and fun's down. We're going to
Wow.
learn a little bit today.
I love learning facts about things.
I am so happy to learn facts too.
Wow. And then, Joshua,
Yeah.
whoops, I said it.
Oh, whoopsie
Sometimes
doopsie.
we all make mistakes. In
We do
things
make
we
mistakes.
Say. So we're going to say some controversial
Some silly
things.
little things.
Just silly little
Just silly
things.
little things.
Yeah.
And after that, Jono,
Yeah.
we used to have a segment called the One Star Game. And
That's
just
not
a little
very
negative.
positive, is it,
It's a little
Joshua?
negative for us.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing our new segment.
Wow.
That's got a totally same opener.
Wow.
Called 5-Star Game.
So much
That
more
hasn't
positive.
changed at all.
That's really,
But
really
it's super
good,
positive,
Joshua.
isn't it?
I'm so happy you're here, Joshua.
Thank
and
you.
should we start on the first slide?
I think we should. See you later, Jono.
Bye. Hi, Josh.
Hi, Jono.
Remember that time I made you eat beans? Vegemite beans? Do you remember that time?
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
really great, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then people often tell me you should do more taste tests. So I've
Wow.
decided we're going to do a taste test.
Oh, that's exciting.
And I've got 3 really disgusting things for us to taste test today. If you had to guess some disgusting things, Joshua, what would you guess?
I was thinking something in a tin.
Oh,
That's pretty.
Maybe
that could be quite
maybe
silly.
some anchovies.
Oh.
Maybe some smelly things or spicy things.
Maybe
Oh,
something
Joshua,
with Vegemite
Maybe.
again.
Should we go to the first thing?
Yes,
and I'll go and
please.
get it. Now,
Should I
this
close my
thing-
eyes?
Please. It's going to be very smelly and disgusting. You need a field buster a little
Yeah.
bit.
So, so Jono's walking over to the kitchen, and he's going to be giving us our first little silly thing we're going to be tasting today. And I'm just so happy and excited to do this.
Eyes closed.
My eyes are closed, and Jono's coming back to the table with the thing.
All right, keep those eyes closed, Joshua. Our first thing is a durian. Please open your eyes. We're going to try durian today. Take your little piece of durian. Are you holding your piece of durian? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you describe to the people what the
This-
durian looks like?
It tastes like it's a silly little fruit. We're going to eat it now.
I'm having a bite of my durian. It almost tastes like it's a chocolate honeycomb biscuit, which is a little bit surprising. No, Josh is eating his durian. Do you like your durian? You think it's really, really good? Well, Joshua, I've just realised something. We've just eaten the durian. Very nice, by the way.
Can I say something? You know, people,
Yeah.
they say bad things about these things, but it's just a little bit
I'm going to have
silly.
another bite, actually. Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
be negative.
No, don't be negative.
Be positive.
Yeah, Joshua,
That's right.
after your durian, I'm feeling a little bit dry in the throat.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
So I'm going to get a beverage for us.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so worried. Should I close my eyes again?
Yeah.
Or let's
What do you
filibuster?
think it might be?
Oh, well, Jono's walking over to the kitchen and my eyes are closed. So, you know, what could silly thing it could be? The durian. Wow. You know, people just always so sad about it. And I don't know what's happening. I have my eyes closed. And it's always so silly,
All right,
you know?
keep 'em closed,
Why
Joshua.
do people have so much...
Now, Joshua,
Yeah.
we're going to try something very gross. And when I say it, you can open your eyes. We're going to have goat milk. We're going to try some goat milk today. Because have you ever tried goat milk before? Have you ever had goat milk?
I've never had goat milk. I've
think-
had goat's cheese before.
A lovely carbonated hoppy goat milk. It's going to be so gross. It's going to be fucking awful. I forgot to pour the goat milk on the side, so we've got a bit of foam on the top. Should we finish the goat milk? I think we should finish the goat milk.
You know, the thing is,
lovely.
you know, people say,
Lovely goat milk.
podcasts, they should be doing stuff that's always like,
We're cutting edge.
we're cutting it.
No one else tried. Here,
Go
have
to
some
it.
goat milk. Cheers.
Cheers,
Weird thing
Jono.
to say cheers when you have some goat milk. But, Oh, yeah. Oh, that's some nice,
I'm
refreshing
tasting-
goat milk.
You know what, Jono? It's so exciting because I'm tasting so much, so much goat in that milk.
So much goat. Now, Joshua, I've got one final thing for us.
Oh.
It's very, very spicy.
Oh,
So what could
I'm
be
gonna-
spicy?
Oh, so there's so many things. It could be chilies. My eyes are closed, and you know, there's bottles of different kinds of spices you could put on it. But you know, it's always good to be tolerant of other people because you know, just like spice, you can be tolerant too. And I'm just so excited because my eyes are closed, and it could be anything. And I'm just so happy right now. I'm happy with what we're doing, and this joke works very well on a video medium.
All right, here we come, Joshua.
Yeah.
Eyes closed.
My eyes are closed, Jonathan. No worries. So
Now,
he's put
Joshua?
something on the plate. Yep.
I'm going to pass you the plate. Put your hand out, and we are going to try some cayenne chili. Open your eyes, Joshua. We're going to have some cayenne chili.
This is an amazing little thing.
I just tried my cayenne.
I'm so worried. What
Josh
if
is
I
going
don't tolerate it?
for a bite of the cayenne chili. Oh, that's a big bite.
Oh no, it's so hot.
Oh, so creamy. Like, I mean, no, sorry. I was going to say avocado.
That's silly. Johnny's just being a bit of a silly Billy right
Because
now.
I'm still learning about things. Whoa, Joshua, I think we've all learned. It was very adventurous of you to try all those new
Thank you
things
so much,
that
Jono.
definitely weren't chocolate biscuits, beer, and avocado.
No, they weren't.
No,
They were
durian, goat's milk, and cayenne chili.
pepper.
Wow, thank you
See
so
you later,
much.
Jonathan.
Bye-bye.
I'll see you with the other slide.
I can't wait.
And I'm so darn glad we do the segment again. Cause the last time we did it made a whole lot of sense. And I'm so glad I know more fun facts than I knew then. Gonna keep on asking, is this fact fun's up or down?
We'll never know until we hear the facts.
We won't, Joshua. But
just
that's
so-
the most exciting thing about Fun's Up, Fun's
Actually,
Down.
Jono, the most exciting thing about Fun's Up, Fun's Down is the learning that we
Wow,
do.
I forgot, Joshua, because learning is cool.
Cool.
So cool.
So cool.
Like
I found a
goat's
very
milk.
lovely website
Wow.
from the BBC.
The BBC, that's the British Broadcasting Corporation.
And boy, I love so many things that they do.
Big black. Yep.
And so I found a segment. I found a list of 20 facts about space in our solar system and the universe.
Joshua, are we going to go through all 20? 'Cause that's so many facts.
No way are we going to go. I mean, there's some of them are just a little bit too silly, Jonathan. So we're not going to go through all 20. You silly Billy.
Because we have to watch Thomas the Tank Engine. I love Thomas. Do you love Thomas?
I love Thomas the Tank Engine.
I love Thomas the Tank Engine.
So what's
Joshua? Do we have a topic today that we're doing this
yes,
about?
Yes, it's about space, you piece of.
I didn't listen.
So number one, remember,
yes.
is it funds up? Do we like learning or funds down?
Joshua, I have a good feeling about this.
I have a feeling.
I love
I'm
to
not going to
learn.
be using the down one.
But we will if we have to.
Oh, we might have to, Jonathan.
We might have to. Thank you, Joshua.
The first segment.
Yeah.
The first fact.
Wow.
The moon is lemon shaped.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
That's hella
Despite
cool.
its appearance in the night sky, it's not at all round.
Joshua,
it's like a lemon.
can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I thought the moon was a sphere.
Yeah, from the night sky.
And I didn't know it was a lemon. So I think that's a thumbs
I think
up.
that's a thumbs up.
Do you have the button?
I don't.
That's not very positive. I'll do it instead. Ding.
Thanks, Jonathan.
That's okay, Josh.
Number one.
What the fuck was that voice? You sounded like a witch. Not a children's TV presenter. But that's okay, because we're moving to number 2, and I can't wait to learn more things.
Thanks, Jonathan.
That's okay.
This second fact is so fun. The Milky Way smells of rum, raspberries, and booze.
Wow.
Well, first of all, I've got a little bit of something to tell you kids listening at
okay.
home.
What do you
got to
have
be
to
very,
tell
very
them?
careful when you're drinking.
No,
that we don't
be careful. Just don't drink.
Don't.
Don't drink. And especially don't drink rum
Yeah.
or goat's milk in our case. It's very fruity goat's milk. So hoppy.
Yeah. That's right.
I'm Joshua.
And it's
I've
while
never
we're at it,
drink.
have we told people that don't have sex until you're 21
Don't
or
do
when
that.
you're married?
And
That's very important
That's
too.
right, Joshua. Back to
Yeah.
the fact. It smells
The
like
Milky Way.
rum.
Now,
I
we
don't know what rum smells
I've
like.
never had rum
Never,
in
ever
my life.
had
But raspberries.
Captain Morgan Spice.
Do you like having
rum.
raspberries when
I
you've
love-
been a good boy?
I love raspberries on my Weet-Bix in the morning, and they make me big and strong.
When my mum tells me I've been a good boy, she gives me
Whips
raspberries.
Oh yeah, raspberries. Yeah,
Children's
Joshua.
television
Oh yeah,
presenter.
yeah. My mistake. Yeah.
Please, otherwise
yeah,
I'm
sorry.
gonna fire you,
Trying to
replace
hold
you
this
with
shit
some other
together
another
right
white
now.
guy. Because that's what we can do.
Hard to come by.
Yeah, there's lots
I
of them.
think that's so
That
fun.
place at Saturday
That's a
Disney did it like 10 times.
Fun fact.
That's so amazing. Shall we go to our third fact?
I thought it
that's
smelled
a
like
fun job.
cheese.
Oh, that's what I heard. But I watched a Wallace and Gromit movie where it was cheese.
Oh, did you know, Joshua, that Wallace and Gromit are inventors, and it's good for your brain?
To think.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Wow.
On Mercury, a day is twice as long as a year.
Now, Joshua, how would that work?
I don't know. I don't live on Mercury.
I tell you what, Joshua.
Yeah.
I don't either, but I would hazard a guess.
Yeah.
That it's because it's near the sun. No, but that would make it shorter.
That would
I
make it
don't know
shorter.
why that is. Yep.
No,
Why is it so short?
I wouldn't know. I'll tell
So
you
long.
what. Technically, one Mercury day lasts 59 Earth days, Jonathan.
No, I don't think that's
How crazy.
correct. I think that's wrong. Oh, it's to do with moon. It's not the sun.
Yeah,
That's
it's silly.
why.
It's 'cause
See
it's
what
you're
I
silly.
did
You're
then?
silly, Billy.
I was learning.
That's
and
what
learning is important.
And that's why this is a funds up.
Ding!
Number 4, Jonathan. You
This
can
is
survive.
going to be our second last one, Joshua.
You know, now this one's a bit of a sad one, Jonathan.
Joshua,
So we
I
gotta
don't
be careful
want to
for
be
the kids at home.
I don't want a sad one. I want to feel happy.
Sometimes it's good to feel a range of emotions.
Because you can't have a rainbow without a little bit of
Blue.
rain. Oh, is that you,
I don't
you've
know.
heard of it? Yeah, it needs a little bit of
Well, I
rain to
just
make a
think
rainbow.
blue's sad and then
Yeah.
therefore a rainbow.
That's great,
Thank you.
Joshua. You can't.
Now, as I said,
That rainbow
this one's
you
quite
drew me is not in order of the rainbow.
No.
And that makes me
kind of backwards.
Roy G. Biff is what you meant. Anyway, I'm looking forward to my sad fact because it's good to feel sad and
Now,
my
Jonathan-
mouth hurts from smiling.
Number 4, Jonathan.
Yep.
You can survive for only a couple of minutes in a leaky spacesuit.
I watched The Martian, and Matt Damon survived for years.
But he was on a planet, Jonathan. These people are floating in space.
Wow.
Which smells of booze, which I don't know what
I
it is.
thought it smelled like burnt hair and cheese. I don't know what booze or rum is.
Well, as you may know, kids, this is important because
If you ever get lost, yep.
Well, Adam used to be on this show.
Who's Adam?
We don't talk about him anymore.
We don't talk about
We
that.
don't talk about him anymore. Well, yeah, we don't have kids on the show as well.
He
because of that.
exploded because he didn't fucking zip up his fucking spacesuit. By the
Number
way,
5,
Josh,
Jonathan.
Ding! Very fun fact. It's so good. Joshua,
Yeah.
can you give me another fun fact? A
I
really
sure
good
can.
one, a positive one to send me into the weekend before I go and watch Bluey?
No worries. Well, here's one that's kind of silly.
Oh, like a Billy.
Silly Billy. I knew someone called Billy, and he was quite a silly man.
Men, I like boys, but more... Whoop, the goat's milk's repeating on me. But more grown up.
Did you know, Jono, that planets can wander through space without parent stars?
Oh.
So sometimes
You don't
when you're at
need
the
your
shopping center,
parents.
Jonathan,
Yeah.
and maybe you've lost your parent,
Yeah.
and you wander through an aisle, and then you go, oh, wait, no, the parent was actually at the end of the aisle, but you forgot, and they got angry at you because you
Yeah.
went to the other aisle looking for toys when they were in the shopping center, and they were looking at clothes, and they're like, where are you? Because we were going to buy you this jacket, but you're disrespectful because you left them, and they're saying you're disrespectful, so you actually could be doing that. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, like the time when I was at Science Works and I went behind a thing to crank a toaster with my manual arm power, and then I was spending so long on the toaster that my grandparents went behind the wall and I couldn't see them anymore.
And that's a bit
and
scary.
I didn't have my grandparents,
But
and
it's
then I
also
started
important
crying,
to-
and a kind lady came and found me, and we went behind the thing and I found them. So I think I do need my parents.
Well, it's always so silly sometimes on this podcast, isn't it, Jonathan?
We are just silly little
We're
boys.
just silly little
who
boys.
are failed actors and have to work on this fucking show.
But you know what? It's important to get in touch with us. That's
Please.
right.
Actually,
Please do.
no, Joshua, get your parents to get
Sorry.
in touch with us.
Maybe you
'Cause
can
you
go
don't
on the
want to go
computer
on the
with your
internet
parents,
because
or-
people can show hole on YouTube these days, and you
That's a
don't
good
want to
point.
see that.
Or
No.
maybe you want to get one of those large iPads with the connector things that you can hold on to.
Oh, that's right, the big fluoro
big
green
fluoro
handle.
green handles.
I love those, and the screen
And you know, my
protector.
kids, my
that's
two
6
kids-
centimeters away from the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your two
maybe-
kids are great. I love your kids. I love it when they come over for dinner and watch Peppa Pig the whole time.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, otherwise, what are they going to do, you know?
Decompose in their own
Yeah.
shit if you leave them at home. Anyway, Joshua, get your parents to like us on
On Instagram.
and
on TikTok.
and
on other things.
and
or go to comedianons.com.
and go on Facebook
Go on Facebook.
and give us a friend request.
Don't give us a
and
friend request.
like us on
Don't give us a
Grindr.
friend request. We're gonna get canned like Adam.
Oh yeah, Adam blew up in a spacesuit.
Yeah.
Thank you. We appreciate you for fucking getting through this probably painful to listen to.
Thank you so much.
episode, yeah.
See you later.
Joshua, is it my segment or your segment?
Whoops, I said it just then. I'm breaking some hearts. I'm gonna lose my friends.
Turns out it's my segment. That's great.
Amazing.
This whole episode
I
is
love
a
this
fever
segment.
dream. Now,
Jono,
now,
sometimes
Joshua, yes.
we can be a little bit silly.
We
And we're
can.
going to be a little bit silly in this segment.
Well, because sometimes we have silly little thoughts that we don't say.
And that's right. But the kids at home don't follow what we say.
That's right. But if we do
Yeah.
say something that is good, you can.
Yeah, you're welcome
But if
to.
we say something bad, don't. Now, Joshua,
Yeah.
last time we did this segment, we talked about controversial opinions in the hospitality industry,
We
didn't
did.
we?
Yeah.
And I don't remember what we talked about, but it was about how
We
things
talked
were
about a
bad.
cheese board.
right.
And, you know, cheese boards are quite expensive. You got to
They
be
are.
careful.
You gotta be
But sometimes it's important to treat yourself.
That's right, but Joshua,
yeah.
I'm going to say some silly things, and if we think it's silly, we play the sound effect, okay?
Amazing.
Now, Joshua,
Yeah.
today's topic is strangers.
Strangers.
Now, strangers,
Now,
we
stranger
don't
danger.
go up to strangers, do we?
No.
No. Now, I've
If
got
Adam pulls up in front of
now, I have a very
Yeah.
controversial opinion about strangers, okay?
Yeah.
and that's that strangers who make an effort to talk to you and be nice to you are great.
Whoops, I said it just then. I'm breaking some hearts. I'm gonna lose my friends.
That is a silly little thing to
I
say.
hope that wasn't too controversial, because sometimes you're walking along and an old person says something to you that makes your day. I feel so nice and happy that those people are there.
I love when they get you and they stop you while you're walking and they let you have a lovely conversation.
And it puts a smile
And it puts a smile
your
on
dial.
my face.
That's right,
That's an
Joshua.
amazing little one about strangers.
Now, Joshua, I've
Yeah.
got another very controversial
Oh,
thing about
please.
strangers. I was flying in an aeroplane
Whoa.
in the sky.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
It's really exciting. And I was
When I
sitting-
grow up,
Yep.
I want to fly airplanes.
I think you'd make a great pilot, because
Thank
we
you.
can be anything that we want to be.
And there's nothing that's stopping you from
Nothing.
doing whatever you want.
Apart from intelligence, money, and time.
And where you were born and where you grew up
And
and your
social
parents
demographic
and social
background. But
demographic.
you can be anything you
You can be
want.
anything you want.
As long as the bar's really low. Now, Joshua, when I was on the plane, I was sitting in the window seat.
Wow.
I love a window seat.
Oh,
Do you love a window seat?
I love a window seat.
I love the window seat, but because I was sitting in the window seat, my suitcase was up the top.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get to it straight away.
Oh, no.
And do you know what someone did? They
They
helped
gave
me
it to
get
you.
it down for me. And I would just like to say that people who help other people on aeroplanes are fantastic.
Whoops, I said it just then. I'm breaking some hearts. I'm gonna lose my friends.
Aren't they just, Jono? They're just so nice,
helpful,
Jonathan.
Because they know that standing up on the aeroplane as soon as it lands isn't going to be of any benefit unless you use that time to get other people's bags down for them.
That's true. And it's just so nice when people get up immediately and they fill up the aisle
And they clog it.
and they clog it.
And it's
I love
fucking
it.
Great.
I love it.
love people on planes.
That's
now,
a
Joshua,
very funny one.
I have one more.
Oh.
Do you have anything you would like to say about strangers?
Yeah.
What would you like to say about strangers?
I would like to say that stranger danger is a very important lesson to be told at school.
Whoops, I said it just then. I'm breaking some hearts. I'm gonna lose my friends.
Jonathan,
It's
once I
very
got a
important so
Yeah.
you don't get put in a van.
once I got a letter from Aaron's mum,
Oh,
and
no.
Aaron was telling me how he saw Adam
Aaron's
out.
mum is hot as fuck. Yeah.
Guys, you gotta be careful. Don't even say that again.
Oh, okay, Joshua, so you
They're
got
watching
an
us
email.
right now. They
You-
don't want. They don't want us.
I'm already on a watch list. You got an email from Aaron's mum.
Aaron's mum, who said he saw Adam outside his school, but Aaron's mum told Aaron never get into a car from a stranger.
But, yep.
Whoops, I said it just then. I'm breaking some hearts. I'm gonna lose my friends.
And that's a very important lesson to have, Jonathan.
Now, Joshua,
Yeah.
I've got one final
Oh,
incident
please
about
do.
stranger danger.
Stranger
and about
danger.
how not following it can be great. So I was working at my second job that I have to do because the ABC doesn't fucking pay shit to do this.
Yeah.
And I'm just here so I looks good on my resume and I'm really
Yeah.
unhappy being. But I was at my
But we're
second
not telling
job.
the kids that. We would never tell the kids that.
I was in another city because I flew on an aeroplane.
An airplane? I want to be an
Wow.
airplane when I grow
You
up.
can't. So I was in another city.
Yeah.
And I had not met this particular gentleman. And,
Really?
And he said, because I was going to go out for dinner with a couple of gentlemen that I had met, but there was another gentleman who I hadn't met.
And he's a
He
stranger.
was a stranger, and he was ready to go to dinner at the same time as me, which was 1 hour before the other people were finished. And he said, even though we haven't met before, why don't we go and have a drink for an hour before the other people? And I think strangers who make an effort to be your friends are so kind.
And they have no ulterior motive.
Whoops, I said it just then. I'm breaking some hearts. I'm gonna lose my friends.
that's a very important message,
Wow,
Jonathan.
Joshua.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And I tell you what it's time for.
Yeah.
The next slide.
I'll see you there, John.
Bye, Joshua.
Bye.
It's the one-star
It's actually the five-star
game.
game.
It's about to be played. Will Josh or Jono get it? And what guesses will they have made? It's the one-star game, and it's about to be played. Will Josh or Jono get it? And what guesses will they make? Oh yeah!
Jonathan, it's
Hey,
time for my
Joshua.
favorite game.
I love playing games.
Now, as we said in the intro,
Yes.
this used to be a quite sad, negative show about one-star
And
reviews.
that is very disappointing
And now
because
we're not a
one
negative
star
show.
game, 1 star, that's not very many stars,
No.
is it?
We're doing a 5-star version.
Oh, wow, I
So all
love
of these,
5 stars because 5 stars is positive energy.
and now all of these are 5-star reviews of my favorite other television shows.
Wow.
That maybe you at home love too.
My favorite television show is this show and no other shows.
And that's the
'cause I
correct
want to
answer.
keep my contract.
Now, actually, I got this set up with legal, so we're going to find out if I turn up like Adam or not after
I
this.
hope they fire you next week. Joshua,
I got my
what,
fingers
what are we
crossed.
getting into this time?
Okay, so I'm going to read out some lovely little questions.
Wow.
I'm going to read out some lovely little reviews.
Yep.
And you're going to have to guess after I
Wow.
give you a multiple choice.
So is it 50-50?
There's 4 options.
Oh,
that
that's
you
a
can
lot of
choose.
options, Joshua.
Isn't
but
it
I'm
just?
sure I'll get it right every time,
I'm so
regardless,
excited.
because winning is the only thing that matters.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Amazing. Number 1, Jono.
Thank you.
This is from Ellis Kipken.
Wow, that
5
was nice
stars.
of you.
I like blank. I think blank has been my childhood throughout my life. The show is all good. And my fave used to be blank, but I've seen them in rainbow colors. I don't know. I love the baby son and how it giggles and laughs at the beginning of the day or show. Everything looks different in my eyes, and whenever I look at the blank, it looks like monkeys for some reason. After all, it's an amazing show. I still wonder why it got banned.
Wow. Can I do something controversial?
Yeah.
And guess without
welcome
any of
to.
the multiple choice? Or would that be funnier if we went through the multiple choice?
Whatever you prefer.
I'm going to say, I think that's the Teletubbies.
It's correct, Jono. But instead of success of a plus, I have this.
Wow, fantastic.
Amazing.
I'll do it. Bing!
Great. Here we go. Number 2, Jonathan.
Thank you, Joshua.
Blank. Wow, this show rocks. I love this show. This is a funny show. This was my childhood.
Wow.
This is one of my
I
favorite
love funny
childhood shows.
like Playschool.
This just show a bunch of blank characters and they go on amazing adventures.
Oh.
I love the Sing Yourself Silly. I have that DVD. Anyways, the animation is awesome. The characters are funny and the theme song is catchy. I love all the seasons. The show aired back in November 10th, 1969. And it's still on and continuing today. And I hope it continues that way and never ends. It's been on for 46 years. I love blank. This is an awesome series on PBS. This is a popular children's show.
Wow, that's very old. What are my
Wow.
options?
Your options, Jonathan. 1, Fireman Sam.
Oh, I
2.
love Fireman Sam. It's about Fireman Sam saving people.
Yeah. Number 2, Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder is great.
Number 3, Bear in the Big Blue House.
I love Bear in the Big Blue House.
And D, Sesame Street.
Sesame Street is great. And
Yeah.
these options are all shows that started really long ago.
They all are.
I'm going to be probably wrong at this, but it's okay. because
okay to be wrong.
It's okay to be wrong. I'm going to eliminate Sesame Street.
Okay.
I'm also going to eliminate Bear in the Big Blue House.
Okay.
And I can't remember what the other one was, so
Postman
I'm going...
Pat or Fireman Sam.
Ooh.
Wait, I don't think I said Postman Pat. I don't know.
No,
what I
you
said.
didn't. So let's eliminate that anyway. I think it was Fireman Sam.
Jonathan, I'm so sorry.
I got it wrong.
It was Sesame Street.
I love Sesame
Sesame
Street.
Street's such a
I
silly
don't
show.
remember them going on adventures at all, though.
They go on adventures and they tell you your favorite word of the day. the
That's right.
letter of the day, and the number.
Do you know what, Joshua?
Yeah.
I have zero recollection of what actually happened on Sesame Street. I remember there was
amazing.
Elmo and Grover and Cookie Monster and Big Bird, but I don't actually remember what happened on that show.
That's a silly little thing that happens
Yeah,
sometimes.
That's really great. So
Number
let's go on to
3.
the third question.
Jono,
Yes,
Jonathan,
Joshua. Yes, Joshua.
dance, song, life lessons, and most importantly,
Wow.
this show is unrivaled in every sense.
That's true.
Every song
Our
is
show
as
is great.
educational as it is impactful.
You need some more
Every
education.
number provides a catchy, memorable song with a dance to match.
Wow.
Not only are the children and adults that are watching learning valuable life skills,
Very valuable.
but they're keeping active while doing it.
That's right.
Every character is so deep, it's like they're real people with hopes and dreams.
Wow.
Just like me. Knowing that I am one of these superstars is, in this way is truly humbling. They have their favorite colors, distinct personalities, and a connection to myself as a viewer like no other. I cannot express my gratitude towards everyone involved in this production, past and present, in front of the camera and behind it. This is such a tear-jerking, emotional, and educational rollercoaster. I cannot believe I have been in the lucky enough to be in the generation that experienced blank.
Wow.
Wow.
That's great.
Are you ready to hear what the
I
second-
would love to hear my options.
Number 1 is the Wiggles.
Wow.
Hey,
I love the Wiggles.
B.
They have their distinct colours.
they don't. They do.
They do.
B, high five.
I love High Five.
They also-
dance and have distinct colours.
They do, don't they? Number C, Play School.
I love Play School.
Which this isn't.
We are Play School.
We are?
I don't know.
We're some weird mix. D, Bob the Builder.
I love Bob the Builder,
They have
but Bob
distinct
the
colours
Builder
too.
doesn't dance, so I'm
That's
going to
true.
get rid of that.
Fair enough.
There also isn't much dancing on Play School. It's more sticking things together with
That's
egg cartons, so I'm going to disregard that.
Fair enough.
There is no way for me to distinguish between Wiggles and High Five with that information. There is distinct colours, and I think that that might be it, and they have lots of dance moves, so I'm going to say Wiggly time. Bing and bong!
That's
Bing.
correct,
I got it
Jonathan.
correct. I think High Five is underrated.
Yes, it is.
I love High
I
Five.
remember as a kid going to the concert.
You went to High Five?
I can't remember a single thing from that.
I went to
from them.
Wiggles at Ukrainian Hall.
Okay, this is a very important one to me.
Is this our last one, Joshua?
It sure can be now.
Wow, I'm going to put all my effort into this.
Please do. A lot of today's modern cartoon shows lack the care for quality. Shows from the past in the majority have shown proper care for quality and
That's
creativity.
right.
This show brought tears to my eyes.
Oh, that's
I remember
not good.
watching this when I'm 5 or 6 years old. I cry every time the show is over. The show
cry
song
every
is so nostalgic to the memories and made me want to go on adventures when I was a kid. This is one of the shows that made me feel motivated to want to do things, such especially with creative imagination.
Wow,
This show,
Joshua, I love
in
how you
particular,
persevere.
gave me a good sensitive feeling of a positive and hopeful future. Unfortunately, modern society likes to forget about the past and move on with the future, as the only thing that matters now is money and greed to them. Creativity is dying. If kids today don't think about what is needed for a positive future, this show will be missed.
I don't have a single fucking clue what this could be.
Is this A,
Very emotional.
Bing and Bong? Sorry. Is this...
Yep.
Is it B, Rugrats? Is it C, Arthur? Or is it D, The Wild Thornberrys?
Now, Joshua.
Yes.
I can't even remember what the clue was.
It's an animated show.
It's an animated show.
Yeah.
Wow. All
It's
those
about
options
creativity.
were animated shows about
It's about
creativity.
adventures and creativity.
So, what were my options? Bing and Bong,
Rugrats.
The Wild Thornberrys,
Rugrats, Arthur.
Now, Joshua, I've never watched Rugrats or Wild Thornberrys, so we're going to hope that it is either Arthur or Bing and Bong. Now, Arthur was fantastic, and I
Yeah.
loved it.
I love
but they
it.
didn't go on adventures. So even though it's probably Rugrats or Wild Thornberrys, I'm going to say Bing and Bong. But I don't think anyone would be that emotional about it.
correct.
Oh, yeah, Bing and Bong. I was going to guess Wild Thornberrys, and I'm glad I got it right.
I just thought we.
I love Bing and Bong.
I love Bing and Bong
is
too.
my favourite TV
It's my favourite show when I was a
Apart
kid.
from whatever the fuck this train wreck of a show is.
Shall we go to the next one?
Yeah, let's do it. Roses are red, I love positivity. This was episode 83
83
of whatever the fuck this is.
Wow,
Yeah.
we've had such a long episode today.
We have.
We learnt so much.
We
But
did.
before we get into what we learnt today, Jono,
Are we going to do our little silly thing?
we do a little silly thing.
Wow.
Wow. So I'm going to recommend today my favourite show.
Oh.
It's Bluey.
Wow, Joshua.
Yeah.
I tell you why I really like Bluey.
Why?
Because we don't often get many Australian television shows
That's
today.
true. Isn't that
And there's
correct?
people like Hamish Blake and other people of note who voice the characters.
That's correct.
And that's
Lin-Manuel
really fun.
Miranda even did
He's
an
not
episode.
Australian.
No, he isn't.
So that doesn't say to my point, but it's great how multicultural the world can be.
Isn't that great?
Joshua,
Yeah.
can I recommend something,
Yeah.
please? Now, I thought I would recommend to you my favourite TV show.
Okay.
It's Bluey.
Whoa. Tell me about what's Bluey?
Bluey, I really like Bluey because we don't often get many television shows that are made in Australia for kids. And there's people like Lin-Manuel Veranda
Actually,
who
Jonathan,
do this.
that's great because we're celebrating different cultures, but he's not Australian.
Oh,
you could
I
choose
ta-
someone like Hamish Blake.
Wow, he is so funny. And I like
And
Bluey.
so we had a fantastic show today.
We did. We
What
started.
did we learn?
We tasted some very yummy things.
Some very silly
We had
things.
chocolate biscuits. Oh, sorry.
Durian.
Durian. We had goat's milk.
Goat's milk. And we
Definitely
had-
wasn't beer.
No,
Because beer is
bad.
It's a sin drink.
Sin.
And then we had avocado
cayenne pepper.
toast, cayenne pepper. And we did such a good
We
job.
did such a good
and
job.
We ate them like real men.
Robert. And after that, Jono, we
Yeah.
had a fun little time talking about
Fun's up, fun's down.
fun's down.
We
Fun
did
facts.
do that.
And we talked about some very silly space facts,
We
but they're
did.
also very important.
And there's
because when
50
you learn about space, maybe you could be a space person.
True. And there's another 15 more that we didn't get to. So you can go and look at them yourself with your parents' computer.
That's a great idea, Jonathan. Or you can use one of those iPads with the green handles.
That people watch Peppa Pig at cafes, and then we did another segment. Whoops, I said it.
Yeah.
And we talked about how sometimes strangers are great.
Are great, but you got to be careful because it's also stranger danger sometimes.
It's okay. If someone
after
offers
that,
you...
Jonna-
Yep, I'll stop now. After that, Joshua...
We did Bing and Bo. We did.
No, we didn't.
The
Do you want to rip a
5-star
bong
game.
after? Yeah, 5-star game.
I'm drunk.
We had goat's milk. That was 1.8 standard drink. Did we just say it? 1-star
Yeah.
game.
Do you hear that, Jonathan?
I do hear that. Do you think this episode has been painful for people to listen to? Or do you think they'll actually enjoy it?
I don't know.
We'll
See you
find
later,
out.
Jonathan. Goodbye.
You're in America right now.
See you
This is
later.
really weird.
Goodbye, everyone.
And a chair as well. People and games, stories to tell. Open wide, spread your leg. Yep.